Good day, all of you. As in previous video, we have discussed the adverse effect of the three power generation plant, that is thermal energy power generation plant, nuclear energy power generation plant, and the power generation plant from natural gases. We have discussed that three plants, and we have discussed how they are affecting the environment, so they won't be considered into the criteria of green energy. Understood. And then we have discussed that the further three plant, that is hydroelectricity plant, means using electricity generation using water reservoirs. Then second is using air, and third one is using solar energy. These three plants we are using the renewable source of natural energy, means which can be renewed and unlimited, available in the environment with us, and they are also not damaging the environment. There is no pollution is being created by these procedures. Hence these three energy generation plants are considered as towards green energy, means green energy plants. Now out of that, first one is hydroelectricity energy, means hydro means water, means in this plant you can focus on the thing that we are generating the electricity using the water reservoir. Understood. Now water reservoir means where the water is being stored, and for this purpose we required a huge dams, means such type of plant are being generated where the dams are there. Understood. Or we required a heavy flowing rivers, means the river which is continuously in the flow and water is always moving with the force that is having a more kinetic energy. In that way we can use this plant. And otherwise there are very less river in India that are constantly moving, or where we can plant it. Understood. So that's why we plant this type of plants where the dams are there, because water reservoir is required. Now in this, what we are using the kinetic energy of flowing water, or the potential energy in the water of the reservoir is a conventional source of energy, means when the water is flowing, that directly we are using is a kinetic energy, means if the plant is located in the flowing river, that means the water is already in the kinetic force because it is flowing with a speed. Understood. But in dams, as we are blocking the water is not flowing, hence the energy which they are carrying is known as potential energy. So we can use directly kinetic energy, or we can convert the potential energy into the kinetic energy. Hence these two energy are the main base of a source of energy. Now in hydroelectricity plant, the potential energy is in water is stored in the dam, is converted into kinetic energy of water. How we are converting it? By making them fast flowing from the dam to the turbine, and the turbine is located at the bottom of the plant, hence the water is having a kinetic energy, means we are making the water to flow from the higher level to the lower level. So they are moving then the water will move from the height to the lower height with the force, hence the potential energy of water will be converted into the kinetic energy of water, and this kinetic energy of flowing water is forced on the water turbine, and due to which the turbine will turn, and due to which the electricity will be generated. Now for one natural example or one model is there in Aurangabad, that is known as Panchakki, means till turbine. You can observe that there the water is coming in this rainy season from the higher mountains, and this water is then connected and made on the kinetic energy is made on that floor mill wings, and due to that wings are moving, and on the other hand that due to the power of the turbine the floor mill is running and the floor is being grinded. This is the very previous technique, olden days technique. Nowadays this technique is only demonstrated by the people, or people visit to see this technique in this rainy season, because only in rainy season that water is coming from the mountain. Understood? So that is a half technique. Likewise same we are making it practically. So that is one model. You can if you can link or you have visited, then recall it, how the wings are moved and how that floor mill was working. Likewise here the water turbine is moving, and this water turbine is connected to the generator, and hence it is making the generator to move, means either magnet is moving or the conductor is moving, and due to which the potential energy will be generated and it is being stored in the form of electrical energy. That's what they have given in this block diagram. That is water reservoir with potential energy. As water is stopped, we are making the water to flow, then it will run the turbine, and generator will move, and then electrical energy will be generated. Then this is the how the energy conversion takes place. First the potential energy of water is converted into kinetic energy of flowing water, then kinetic energy of turbine, and then electrical energy. Now you can also observe this schematic diagram for hydroelectricity plant, that see how these plant are located in the down level. Understood? The water, the dam is at higher level, the water is flowing from the dam from the higher to the lower level, or you can say they that is A, B and C. Now from the B the water is running, moving the turbine and flowing out. Understood? Means A is the higher level, C is the lower level, and the water level should be always high, that is A in the dam, and the opening of water to flow towards the turbine is in the middle, that is at B level. Means the water from higher level it is forced to move from in the lower level, and it is directly moving towards the turbine, and it is rotating the turbine, and turbine is connected to the generator. Hence the generator is generating the power, and it is then connected through the storage, that is this pillars you can observe, that is the storage of the electricity, and then the water is again returning to the dam, or it is again being processed outside. So such type of arrangement should be there. Hence the turbine are always at the base of the dam. Understood? Not exactly the base, but at the middle level of the dam, so that if the water level will fall down in this, means below the B, then ultimately the force of the water will be very less, and hence no electricity will be generated. Hence the dam are made to be filled, means it should have 70, at least 70% of water to run the hydroelectricity plant. This is very essential, and this water is being reserved here during the every rainy season, but we have to maintain that 70%, otherwise the power plant won't work. Now That's what they have given. Now what is the advantages of hydroelectricity generation plant? Since no fuel is burned in the hydro generating plant, there are no pollution resulting from combustion of fuel, means no pollution. If there is sufficient water storage in the dam, it is possible to generate electricity as and when necessary. Then third, although water reservoir is used for power generation, it can be replenished during the rainy season, leading to the uninterrupted power generation. Means in rainy season the water will again stored. Now but there are some problems also. The backwater, due to the storage of water in the dam, may submerge the village or town in that area, and this lead to the problem of rehabilitation or displacement of the population. Moreover, this can also submerge the forest as well as fertile land. So first problem is that if there is some damage to the dam, if dam breaks, then what will happen? The water which will coming from the dam, that was a stored water, it will immediately come out of the dam, and due to which the villages or town near that dam will be damaged or will be submerged, means flooded, and then the habitats have to leave that area due to, and also the forest or the agricultural land will be infertile. Summer forest as well as fertile land, means forest will also destroy and as well as fertile land will also destroy, and due to the this is why due to the damage to the dam. But one more problem is there. If we are blocking the water, then ultimately we are blocking the flow of water or river, and due to which the obstruction of flow of river or water will have very adverse effect on living world in the river, because if the river is stopped, that means it won't flow from some forest or some village area, and due to which that village or that forest will have very scared water. Only in rainy season they will having a water, and otherwise they won't be having, other season they won't have water. So due to which the villagers have to leave their area to somewhere else, and they cannot perform the agriculture also, and animals will also be thirsty, and due to which they also render here and there. That means ultimately forest will destroyed, because due to that natural habitat of the animal is been destroyed. So these are the two major disadvantages of this system are related. So we have to make some another provision to provide them the water, especially to the forest animals. We have to think on that, so that such type of dam or such type of hydroelectricity plant can be run out. So this is okay for today, and in next lecture I will be discussing another type of electricity generation plant, that is air using a wind energy. Thank you for today.